When I was a senior in high school, I felt dread towards my upcoming graduation. I was a kid who had no idea what he wanted to do with his life. And because of that, I enlisted in the military. While I was waiting for my ship date, I had the luxury of just sitting around and thinking all day. I came to the realization that I was joining for all the wrong reasons. The main one being that I wanted to have all my decisions made for me. That way I wouldn't have to worry or stress about anything. If I had gone through with my enlistment, I would have sacrificed 6 years of my life simply from a decision that I made from a lack of knowledge. I strongly feel that I, along with many others, could better make use of our unique talents if we had been more informed prior to graduation. Before we can fix anything, though, we need to accept the fact that kids just aren't ready for real life. As a graduate of the American education system, I can vouch for this. I'm not the only one who feels this way either. According to a study conducted by Public Agenda, 1 in 3 students stated that they didn't feel ready for life after graduation. Coupled with the statistic that every 9 seconds another American student drops out, well, that just doesn't help the matter. One of the many ways to fix this particular problem is for teachers to really make an effort to apply their subjects to real life. We've all heard the few examples in class, or read the side notes in the textbooks describing real-life application, but I've never had a teacher really emphasize why it is we need to learn what it is they're trying to teach. Another way to help satiate the problem is to teach the material in a way that's not only effective, but also fun. Me and my fellow peers always managed to do best in the classes that were really enjoyable. This is where I can imagine interjections saying that it's impossible to keep kids' attention. Kids only care what's going on in their social bubble, and to try and pierce that bubble is futile. This is not true. The problem is that there are too many distractions, the most dominant being fellow peers. Being realistic, can you expect anything else from kids and teens? If we were to lower the amount of kids in each class, the change would be monumental. This is backed by the American Federation of Teachers, who did a nationwide study on class size and then followed it up with the scores of state tests. The burden of change doesn't fall solely on the faculty, though. The fact that education should be applied outside of the classroom is knowledge lost on most parents. This too should be initiated by the educators. Parents and children alike too often think that their educational day ends the moment the bell of their class rings. Parents need to be informed that when they take on an active role in their child's education, it helps them take it more seriously and lets them know that help is always there if needed. According to a study done by Joan Walker and Kathleen Hoover Dempsey, students whose parents are involved in their homework habits are more likely to utilize this help on assignments later in life. This can go a long way in their confidence level and decision-making skills. I'm not going to stand here and tell you that there are fix-all solutions and that if we implement them, we will become the top education nation in the world. But they are steps in the right direction. If these ideas don't appeal to you, there are many others. But it doesn't matter what you think we should do. The fact that there is a problem needs to be addressed.